Neil, we've been here before, haven't we? That was almost like watching Tuesday night all over again.
It was, yeah. Really pleased with so many things, really frustrated and disappointed with the result. And that could have been worse, you know. You're thinking, here we go again, we're going to totally outplay a team, totally dominate a team, produce some great football, create chances, and it isn't going to go in again. But thankfully we got something for our efforts today. I can't criticise the players at all for their application. You know, you can see they want to win. You can see the desire they show to win, and you've got to be careful as well. We don't have a knee-jerk reaction from this and think it isn't good enough because we haven't secured the points. We can't throw points away at home. We can't keep doing that, of course, you know. But it is those fine margins again. Just before they score today, how the ball stayed out, I've no idea. The keeper's ended up making a save on his back almost, and all of a sudden you find yourself one down. But you know, we got the goal. We could have scored 3, 4 or 5, and again I've got another opposition manager coming up to me saying I don't know how we've got something from that. So yeah, I'm pleased obviously with the performance, but we've got to just avoid this where we're having to throw, you know, the kitchen sink at opposition, coming from behind or not scoring the first half. That's the main concern for me now, making sure we sort out the first half, maybe get a goal in front, because great that we know we can come back into games, but we don't need to be doing that.
You talk about it's not a time for a knee-jerk reaction because the performances have been good, but it's just 3 points from the last 4 home games, and you can't afford to carry on like that, can you?
Exactly. That's why, you know, we have to make sure that we can't keep doing that. It's pure and simple. You know, 1 point from these last 2 games isn't good enough, of course. But as I say, the performances are there, and it could quite. And we all know, and we're not trying to make things up or cloud the issue. We all know we could have won 3 or 4-0 in both of the games. So as I say, you know, you're not doing an awful lot wrong, but ultimately, no matter what I say, no matter we keep standing here saying that, we have got to turn that into results in the manner we were doing a few weeks ago. So I'm not going to criticise the players for not creating or for not working hard enough, because they did that. I mean, everyone on the ground sees that. Do we need a little bit of luck? I think so, yeah. Do we need them penalty decisions again going with us? Yes. But overall, you know, we've given it a hell of a go, and we just haven't got the results in these last few games, particularly at home. You
talk about the penalty decisions. Did any complaints about the one you conceded today?
No, one we conceded, no. It's a penalty. Yeah, he's got there late, and that's a pen. No two ways about it. And what compounds that, as I say, 20 seconds before that, we're thinking, well, we're 1-0 up at last, we've got the goal, and we go on and win it comfortably. And that was hard to take, but it was a penalty, no complaints at all about that. It's a foul. I thought Josh Murphy had an identical foul committed on him, almost on the identical same spot. That has to be a penalty as well. I thought Richard Brindley handled the ball in the box, so that was a penalty as well. And it just hasn't gone with us, that little bit of good fortune, whatever it's called. But generally, the performances are there. But of course, we have to turn that into results and points.
You started the week top of the table with 2 home games to come. To have only finished with 1 point from those 2, it must feel like a bit of a missed opportunity.
Yeah, and I think that example as well, every other team's probably standing here saying the same thing. You know, the way I look at it is we've missed an opportunity to be 3, 4, 5 points clear at the top now. We're still top of the table, which suggests we're doing plenty of things right. But I see it as many of the supporters no doubt will. We've dropped 5 points at home. Put that onto our total now. There's a nice little cushion there as it is now, and every other team's in the same boat. There isn't the cushion. It's so tight. But we're still top until, you know, we see what happens with tomorrow's result. But it's a frustrating one. I'm really pleased with, you know, so many things in our game, but I'm disappointed and frustrated with the points we've let go.
Thanks, Neil. Cheers.
Thank you.